people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Um, Championship Sunday. 4 teams remaining. These 4 teams have put in work to get here. They have. Um, Dope day. Dope day to sit back and enjoy football and analyze some things. Before I get to that, though, let me talk to y'all about free agency. Early thoughts on free agency. I know most people say, well, the Cowboys are in cap hell and we're struggling to keep players and all this extra stuff, but one of the sneakiest, most underreported moves was us retaining Will McClay. I feel like Will McClay is the straw that stirs this Cowboys drink. He makes some of the best personnel moves that I have seen. Amazing in the draft. Last year he showed me he's amazing in free agency. He knows how to identify talent. He does. We brought in players that contributed. Every player I thought was just pointless really put in work. Calvin Watkins, Jerron Curse, Demonte Casey, Keanu Neal, not so much. But yeah, I think we really did our thing in free agency last year. And this year we're gonna let some players go, bring some new players in that will contribute to this team. And I'm looking forward to that. Just looking at some of the available free agents, we're like a third wave of free agency team. We never jump out there in the beginning. So some of those big names, Von Miller, Chandler Jones, we probably won't see. We won't. But there's some sneaky players I think that we might, depending on if we keep Randy Gregory or re-sign him, because he's a free agent, or if we get rid of D-Law and we have to replace him. Some players that had some good years that we might not be familiar with because we only pay attention to Cowboy stuff, like Harold Landry from Tennessee, Hassan Reddick from Carolina. These are high sack dudes that just didn't get the notoriety, might not be able to dictate terms contractual wise, that we might be able to sneak onto this team. There's another gentleman, I think it's like Ogba. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. He had 9 sacks, I think, from Miami. Some good edge rushers out there if we have to move on from one of our players. If we can't figure out this money with D-Law because it's just too much for the production. And these players have put up more sacks than D-Law. Not that D-Law isn't incredibly important to this team, but I'm saying if the money becomes funny and we got to go replenish that position, I'm throwing out some players that might be of use. Free agency is one of those things where you can use it like the draft if you use it smart, if you don't overspend, if you're smart about who you select and try to bring in here, it can really be a big thing. So that's my early thoughts on free agency, man. I threw the players up there just for y'all to take a look at. Yeah, going forward, we'll delve into that a little bit further. I like to do this in steps. Free agencies first before I can I'll do some mock drafts, but before I can wrap my mind around the draft, I need to know who we bringing in and what we really need to fill, rather. Sorry. But let's talk about the championship games, man. 49ers, Rams, and Bengals, Chiefs. And, I want the Cowboys players to know this. I hope that they're all going to be watching. I hope they're not petty and just, I ain't paying attention. I want you to pay attention. I want you to see the drive and the focus of the players that play today. I want you to, if it's frustrating that you're not playing today, I want that to sizzle in your spirit. I want it to bother you like it bothers all of the fans. I want you to know that whatever I did this year wasn't quite good enough. I don't care how hard you trained. I want you to know you got to go that extra step. You got to prepare a little bit harder. You got to coach a little bit harder. You got to focus harder. Everything that you did this year led to us not being quite good enough. Not saying that the year was a waste. Don't get it confused. The year was amazing. 12-5 ain't nothing to sneeze at. Winning the division, sweeping the division, that's dope. I'm saying at this level, Championship Sunday level, you got to do a little bit more to get a little bit further. Don't let none of the hardships or the pitfalls or the trials and tribulations this year derail you from the ultimate goal. If you're on the Cowboys next year, You need to be more driven if you want to get further. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in the team. You don't got to worry about me. Now, some of these other fans, you know, I've been called a fan shamer and don't tell fans how to feel and all this extra stuff. And the same fans will turn around and tell me, we were one and done. This season don't matter. And try to tell me how to feel. But this is how I want to display. See, I did a live stream last night. If you can't, go check it out. It's my last video. And I went on this small diatribe about Cowboys fans whining all the time. And you know what? Check this out. It's January 29th. I've seen people complaining for 2 weeks straight, whining. Grown adult men, grown adult women, actual children, and in between. We ain't never gonna win. It's always gonna be like this. Listen, I got grown adult men content creators whining. Every single move, they make a whole video, 55 minutes of, we ain't never gonna get it done. We don't look like the other teams. Shut up. Cowboys Nation right now as a grown child throwing a temper tantrum. You kicking your feet, rolling around on the ground, you got snot coming out your nose, and it ain't never gonna be right. Guess what's gonna happen when you're done whining? The world's gonna keep spinning, and the NFL's gonna keep playing football games. Get over yourself. We either gonna focus on fixing this problem and getting better, or pick your ball up, pack your ball up, and go home. Go pick another team. But I'm tired of the whining. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Yo, you mean to tell me you gonna whine for the next 9 months? You gonna whine about everything? This what we gonna do? You about to whine through free agency. Whine when we don't pick the free agents you want. Whine when we do sign free agents you didn't know, just like last year. Then you gonna whine all the way up to the draft. You gonna whine about who we drafted. Say that they ain't gonna mean nothing. Say the free agents ain't gonna mean nothing. You gonna whine the whole way through OTAs and say ain't nothing gonna change. Then you gonna whine in that little gap of time where there ain't no OTAs and we getting ready for training camp. You know that 35, 45 day time frame? You gonna be, this ain't gonna matter. Why care? Mike McCarthy can't get it done. You gonna whine through that. Then you gonna whine through training camp. Everything that happens. The crazy thing is you're gonna be watching the whole time. The people that's whining watch everything. You on a YouTube channel on Saturday night, whining. Then you're going to whine game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way through week 19 or 18. Just whining. If you don't like the team so much and you hate ownership, you hate the coaches, you hate the thought process, you hate the quarterback, you hate all the players, then just quit. Leave. I promise you. This thing gonna keep moving. It's that simple. Let's focus on the solution. All right? I'm mad too. It's been a minute. But I'm not going to whine. That's not going to solve anything. When my kids roll around on the ground and whine and kick their feet and all that extra crap, I tell them to get up. Now that all that's over, how are we going to fix the problem? Like whining ain't going to fix nothing. So spending your day in people's comments complaining and we ain't never going to be this, we ain't going to never be that. Yeah, that mindset is going to get you results that you keep typing. It's a lot of power in the tongue and in the mind. And Cowboys Nation, I feel like about 60% of Cowboys Nation are just a bunch of whiners. I feel like that's the best thing we good at. This fan base is known for traveling and known for being terrorists in their own stadium or known for that stadium super loud. And Cowboys Nation lately has been known for whining and complaining. That's what you want to wear? That's what you want to, you throw the star on and when people see it, it's just like there's a bunch of whiners and complainers. Because that's not how I give it up. That's not how I'm going to do things. So I just want to, get that message out, man. Y'all enjoy Championship Sunday. Enjoy the football. Don't tie everything to the Cowboys. Enjoy the games. Those teams have earned it. It is what it is. And if we want to get there next year, we got work to do. Peace.